Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of my Crash Bandicoot walkthrough type thingy. I don't really know what it is. I'm playing video games on the TV and you're watching me. In the last episode excuse me. We went back and did some gem challenges because we got some colored gems. And this one we are going back to Cortex Power. Oh god, this level. Ugh. I want to get out of this level. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Ugh. Yes, this is a blue gem challenge. We've already been in this level before, but we couldn't really finish it because we didn't have the blue gems. So now we're coming back, and we have to explore this maze of a level in great detail to get every single crate. And that's a massive pain in the ass because we're not allowed to die at the same time, and there's so many hazards in this level that it's not fucking funny. So we're gonna have a good time. Not really, but you know. And you'll have to excuse my commentary again. I know I say that every freaking episode, but I'm having it's hard for me to explain, but I woke up this morning and I was just having one of those days because I'll have to explain to you. How long was it ago now? Probably coming on about 2 years ago. I got glandular fever, which you probably know. Or a lot of people, it's actually a very underestimated an infection of kinds. I know when people get glandular fever, people who've never had it just go, "Oh, you'll be right, mate. You can, you know, it's just a bit of a flu kind of thing," but it's not. When I got glandular fever, which was about 2 years ago, it affected my schooling. Oh shit, what happened there? I don't know how I didn't die there. When I got diagnosed with it, I couldn't go through with school, so I missed out on a year of education. It cost me my relationship, and you know, it just makes it really hard for you to wake up in the morning. Like, it'd be normal for you to have tonsillitis every few weeks. Like, I'd wake up with tonsillitis and I'd just be like, oh, fucking hell again. To the doctors, give me some pills, and I had this for about 6, 7, or 8 months. I'm gonna have to wait this out because with the mask, it's just basically gonna blow up the bridge, so I won't be able to get across. Yeah, so I still get side effects from it. So I woke up this morning, I just have no energy, all this fatigue, and you know, I can barely stay awake kind of thing. Luckily it's my day off school, so that's a plus, but I still gotta make videos. It's my video making day. But maybe I'll just leave it at this one. You know, I'm not gonna make 3 or 4 in a row like I usually do. And also I apologize for saying and all the time, I can't help it. I noticed I look back on my videos and I'm like, holy shit, I do that a lot. It must really piss people off. Because someone said to me, "Oh, you've got all these subscribers," and I said, "Yeah, but I know, but most of them don't watch the videos because I probably pissed them off with the way I talk." But that's alright. I actually spent all yesterday making a new LP, which is going to be uploaded to the other channel, which I've been advertising all the time. So if you don't know about it, then, you know, where have you been? Yeah, I'm not going into that. I recorded I did a full day of recording of Sonic 06 with other people who helped co-commentate, and after about 3 or 4 attempts, we couldn't get it right. Something would go wrong with something. Like one time, I had to get new software to help record our voices, and that was only a free trial and only recorded 5 minutes. So I didn't realize it stopped recording. I'm like, alright guys, that didn't work. Second time, I downloaded a new program that didn't want to work and wasn't what it was. Oh shit. That's risky. Oh, we just made it. That was lucky. And that program didn't want to work, so after a while we figured something out. And then we looked back on all this recording that we did, and all the recordings stuffed up, glitched out and everything because my computer was too hot. So I kind of annoyed everyone. Most of the people who I was commentating with pissed off because they were getting annoyed. They're just like, alright, we're done with this. It was just me and a few other guys left. We managed to get 3 episodes recorded, and I I've already edited them all, so all I have to do is upload them. But that'll be on the other channel, so I'll probably have a link to it. It's probably up right now, actually. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, that's Sonic 06, and that's gonna be hilariously fun for you to watch because it's such a bad game. What are we doing now? Oh, the high road. I've been dreading this level. The other one of this level wasn't too hard. This one's a little bit more difficult. It's still not the hardest level there is, but it's starting to get to that point in the game where the levels are starting to get pretty serious. So there's only one bonus round in this one, but we're not going to be seeing it because this is my second attempt. But we can get the gem. So, oh shit. And the good thing about, I've explained this before, the good thing about dying without getting a checkpoint, you can still do the level and get the gem. And make sure you jump back before you proceed through the level, because there's secret boxes behind you. Basically, just do full jumps in that direction and you should be fine. But the rest of the planks on that bridge are invisible, so, you know. What else have I got to talk about? I've been having a pretty, not a bad week. Starting to get used to tape again. I mean, I still wake up in the morning and I'm just like, ugh. But, you know, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday I had a full 8 hours before TAFE. I was still bloody tired, but there was more sleep than I'd had. Shit, I jumped on that turtle too early. I had to wait till it was closer to the edge. I got to school and, you know, I was having a pretty bad day, like everything was going wrong. I slipped in the mud on the way up, so I was all muddy. It was a really rainy day as well, so everything was all fucking gross. Because when I get off the bus, this is what happened. I got off the bus, right? And the bus stops right outside of my tape. And there's this hill that's straight outside of the bus stop. And it's always muddy and stuff when it's been raining, because it's all just mud, it's just a dirt hill. And everyone goes up there to get up there, because it's just a shortcut. So I went, the bus stopped, right? The bus let me off. And it just stayed there. I'm like, why are you staying there? You can drive off and deliver the other passengers. But he knew what was going on, he's done this before. He stayed there and watched me try and get up this muddy mudslide hill thing with my guitar and my bag and everything. And I was doing alright, I slipped, but I managed to contain myself, and then I tried to get down, and I went slam on the ground. There was mud all over me, and I was like, fuck. I had to sneak into school without being seen, because I was all muddy, get to the bathrooms and wash myself off. Secret box up there, by the way, don't forget that. And the bus driver just drove off laughing, and so did the passengers in the bus, because they were all watching me. So that was a bad start to the day. But that's alright, I get to class early. I get to school way too early, which is fine, because that gives me a chance to upload videos. I get out of my first class, which I didn't even know existed until that day. No one told me that there was a class. It was keyboard class. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I did my first lesson of keyboard class. I was doing alright. I walked out and my bag got caught on the door and ripped. I was just like, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? So I was having a pretty bad day. I get to the last class and I found we had to perform in our last class in the library. Basically, we have to read off sheet music and perform what we, you know, learnt from the sheet music without looking up tabs. This was some foreign Argentinian song which you can't just look up tabs for. So I had to read it straight off the music. I get into class and the kid I was doing it with was like, yeah, I didn't do it either. And the funny thing was, oh, by the way, we have to stop the game because I had a break and played the next day. Which means the lives will reset, so we'll be starting again with just 5 lives. So I get in and he's like, yeah, I haven't done it either. And he's got mud all over him. And I'm just like, yeah, you slipped on the hill too, didn't you? And he's like, yep. The bus driver laughed at me, and I'm like, same thing happened to me, man. It happens to everyone here. So, I mean, that kind of lightened things up. By the way, this slippery climb, one of the hardest levels in the game. And this was my first attempt, so, I don't know, that's pretty cool. But it's still one of the hardest levels in the game. Lots of timed jumps and moving platforms. That's what this level's all about. What was I saying? Yeah, this kid had mud all over him. And I'm like, yeah, man, happens to everyone. Everyone slips on that hill. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So that lightened everything up, and I was kind of feeling alright. We sat there for about 40 minutes going over this song that we hadn't even looked at or played before off the sheet music. And we got into, I wasn't feeling very confident, but I was saying, yeah, we'll be fine, no worries. And he's like, yeah, we'll be fine. I'm sitting there thinking, oh god, we're screwed. We're gonna fuck up this song in front of 30 other people. We get into the library, such a huge audience playing in front of the librarians, but the class was there too, and it's a pretty big class. And we started playing and we fucking nailed it. It was fine, we just improvised. I mean, we got the style of the song. We were sitting there so nervous because we just knew we were so unprepared. We went in and we played fine, and everyone clapped when we went off, and we were just like, sweet. We played no better or no worse than everyone else that played that day, except for the advanced diploma kids who are all freaks. But that was cool, and kind of lightened up my day. It was a really funny day. I couldn't really decide if I was having a bad day or a good day, but I don't know, that was basically my day. But the thing is, I can't remember the point I was trying to make. I don't know, your days, you don't have good days or bad days. Your days are what you make of it, I suppose. And I guess people have bad days because something goes wrong at the very start of their day. And then people just are like, they're just like, oh shit, I'm having a bad day. And so for the rest of the day, they're just thinking, oh, I'm having such a shitty day, or everything's going wrong. And then everything will go wrong because you've got that mindset. So I guess if you wake up in the morning and you think you're going to have a bad day, just stop and think, nope, I can turn this around. If you have the right attitude when you get out into the world every day, you can have no such thing as a bad day. I mean, obviously there will be traumatic experiences that you'll have in your life, but you know, that's pretty customary. Anyway, we're near the end of this level, and we haven't died once yet. The thing is about this level is that you probably see me waiting around at these steps and everything for ages, and that's because you're looking at two different patterns of things going on, so you have to make sure both patterns will align so you can get through them, which can take a lot of patience. You can't just go running through this level going, yeah, I'm a speedrunner, yeah! You have to stop and wait for the opportunities. And that's why this is one of the hardest levels. When I was a kid, I played this level, and when I played Crash Bandicoot, I just had no patience. I just went, wee, all through the levels. And then I got to this one, and I just couldn't beat it, so I just gave up. I had to use cheats to get through it or something. Here's the Brio bonus round, which is good, because we need the lives. We've only got 5 or 6 or something at the moment, because we have to start again, which I explained before. So yeah, we've got 8 lives now, which is sweet. But even these bonus levels are starting to get hard. I mean, look at this. I'm doing alright here, and then I just fuck up there because of my impatience. But you know, that happens. These platforms here, they move kind of weird. They move in and then they move out, and they go in a triangle pattern. If you can recognize the patterns, you'll be fine, but just don't think that they're just randomly moving around, because they're not. And also this level is, sorry, I had to burp then. This level's kind of the end of the, oh no, the high road was the end of the industrial levels. And now we're getting into getting up to Cortex's lair, castle kind of levels. They're still kind of, you know, kind of industrial, I guess. I guess. I don't know. There's scientists everywhere. Oh, I call them clones. Because you realize, no, they're actually androids or something. You find out that they're just being, mass-produced in Crash 3 in the secret world. You go down into the underground secret room, and there's you can see all the clones being produced. It's pretty funny. Da-da-da! And there we go, we got the red gem, which means we can go back and do some red gem challenges. And we also have to do some orange gem challenges. I haven't done any of them yet. But we will sort that out in episode 8, I think. We're going to go back and do some gem challenges. So I will see you sexy bastards then. This is Kados signing off. Bye! I love you.